Alright, and welcome back to another Empire Craft video, excuse me. And today, this video is going to be first day survival tips. So, the first thing you want to do is look around your spawn point. See if there's anything obviously out of the ordinary, like, oh look, a cave. You're going to want to put that in your head for later when you want to go mining. Trees, oh look, even a dog. Coal, this is all very important. And you want to look around, like, is this a good place to build a house? And I mean, you don't really have to make it look pretty. If you want to, you can. But you really just wanted to have it functional. And part of a functional house, at least on your first day of survival, is a bed. And, well, if you spawn in, like, this random desert, there's not going to be a bed, like, there's not going to be sheep, and you really can't get a bed unless you find a village somewhere. So that's why looking around is such an important thing. Looks like we're either on an island or by the coast. And this also, if you don't really want to, let's say, if you don't really want to like build a house like in the field, you could always get a pickaxe and start mining into a hill. That's what I do sometimes. That also helps if there's not really trees around. And for this demonstration, I didn't put any cheats on. There's an sheep. And since you don't really have a sword, you can just you gotta just punch the sheep. And this probably won't work unless you find 2 other black sheep for future reference. They all gotta be the same color or white to tie them. And you don't really have to stay near spawn, but I wouldn't go too far away, especially if you don't have cheats on. So you don't lose your stuff. Lesson learned from that. Let's just mine some wood just in case. And now the first thing you would want is either an axe, a pickaxe, or a crafting table. And you can't, well, it's really either an axe or a pickaxe, and you can't have any of those things unless you have a crafting table. So once you find a good spot, I would craft that first. Looks like we're in a bit of a basin here. Now, it does not look like we are going to find another sheep, but that is A-okay. You can find another sheep at some other point in your survivals. Another sheep. Oh, it's not the same color though. Just let that live. And, it doesn't really have to be a pretty house. It can be. Whoa. Here we go. But you want to have it functional. Functional over formal. You want it to have functionality, and the formality could come here later. Alright, so here. You found this nice spot. Yes, very nice. All the grass. And now you want to make a house, okay? So you just... And first, make your crafting table. And then, since just use the wood to make your bed, so you set your spawn point. Okay. Spawn point set. And then just, like, start building your house. I would, for first day, I would advise it 5 across, and then on the last ones just going this way. And also, you don't have to have the same type of wood. It doesn't really matter, since again, function over formal. So it really, sorry if you guys hear noise in the background, it's my sister's. Anyway, so if you have watched our survival videos, we took a different approach from this, but that's because my friend JT, he likes function over formal, and most of his houses is very functionable and also formal on pretty much the first or second day, so I don't really care. But I would go for function and then work for formal. And I mean, if you want, just skip the corners. Nobody really needs the corners if you want to save some wood. This is an acacia forest. The acacia trees give out this red wood that looks very nice. And I wouldn't really bother with any high ceilings. Just because, you know. Alright, see? Very nice. Now you already have a house. It's very nice. And so you want to get some more wood, just for pickaxes. And honestly, since I normally don't really get an axe, but you might want to. Alright, I'll just get the rest later. Okay, so first we want a pickaxe. Pickaxe and a sword. And, you know. Alright, now we got a chest and we can put all the stuff in there. Or stuff that we are not using. Alright, you know what? I need food, so I'm gonna go get enough for a furnace and then make some charcoal. You need 9 stone to make a furnace. So we got 4, 8, 9. Alright. I would be careful of lakes like this, especially if they don't have stuff like this or that. Because if you try to run from monsters at night and you fall in, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, so we got the furnace. And just for an example, I'm going to do the tree that I already started. Oops, starting to feel hunger pains. I normally find a village pretty quickly, so this is new, but alright. So, you want to get your wood, then put the wood in the fuel and the logs in the input, and then the output will be charcoal, which you can use as torches, campfires, and used in furnaces. So it's it doesn't cook and do as much as doesn't do as much as I'll just put that there because we don't really have a door yet. As coal. Oh yay, renewable energy. Yay, an achievement. I'm surprised that's the first time I've done that. Since, I need hunger, I have 0 hunger and 1 heart, and it's almost, and it is pretty much night already. You could eat this raw, but it doesn't give as much health bar points as cooked does. Alright, so 1 more. Okay. And that is our first day survival tips. So, see you in the next episode. Bye!